But are we supposed to let them get away with murder just because the enemy is way worse at doing murder? That's my point.
Well, wait a minute. Hang on.
Yes.
Hang on. Back off.
So wait, no,
hang on.
You're saying
hang
yes?
On. No, stop.
No,
Adam,
that's ridiculous.
Stop. Were you talking about Israel or Big Pharma?
Yeah, both.
No,
yeah,
but you see the point?
Yeah, no, I got you. Yeah, exactly.
Now you guys can go
Here's
fight.
what you're failing to understand.
Please tell me what I'm failing.
And you just think of this in non-emotional, reacting, like I'm in love with Candace Owens and everything she says.
You're in love with the
digest. I'm just saying.
Okay.
There's no perfect country on earth, bro.
I know that.
Do you though?
Yeah, I criticized Bush while I was in the military. That's why I left the military.
Precisely.
So continue, yeah.
So you've been critical of your own government.
1,000%.
You're critical
That's why
of
I love this country.
Kamala Harris. You're critical of Biden. You've even been critical of Trump.
Thank you.
But the real question is, what have you been critical about, Adam? Welcome back, everybody, to Zees Political Arrow. Today, we got Vinnie, the America First firebrand, squaring off against Adam, a die-hard pro-Israeli Zionist who seems to think Israel can't do anything wrong. Vinnie's here asking the tough questions like, why does Israel get a free pass? While Adam's busy pulling out history books to dodge the present-day mess. So are we turning a blind eye to war crimes just because they're our pals? And why are tax dollars funding this drama like it's a blockbuster? Grab your popcorn as we break down this heated debate, sprinkle in some laughs, and as always, shoot straight to the point. Let's jump in.
That's how this works. You know, I said that, everyone has to choose their enemies wisely. And I asked you, the enemy of my enemy is my
friend.
You got it right this time. I love you.
I was messing with you.
So you have to put every country on a 1 through 10 scale. The countries that you're most aligned with are 8s, 9s, and 10s. I would argue there's probably not a 10 out there that knows every single one of our secrets. But in the 7, 8, 9 camp are your allies. These are your NATO partners. This is Israel. This is Japan. This is South Korea. Every single one of these countries we've had issues with. We've gone to war with Germany, and now they're our ally. We've gone to war with Japan. We've gone to war with Italy. So at some point, if everything we do is, yeah, but the Nazis, oh my, Pearl Harbor, it's like you're never going to get ahead. So you want to do the, oh my God, Candace once told me about USS Liberty. I get it.
No, she didn't. Me and Tom had that
Awesome. You found out for yourself. But none of this is new. The JFK conspiracies, the Bolshevik Revolution thing, Israel has been dealing with this forever. You think Israel is just this perfect country that is innocent, that has never done anything wrong? No.
Have they been held accountable for any of it?
Go ahead. Are you the guy?
No, I'm at. Okay, but you just proved my point. So you can't. Hold on, Adam. You just proved my point. So
you don't have a point.
USS Liberty.
Your point is
USS Liberty. Dancing Israelis cheering. Cheering that the towers were coming down. Cheering. They all were part of intelligence.
Vinny,
they all get because you're full of shit.
Let me ask you a question.
No. Because you love Israel. You can't. Adam, they can do whatever they want.
I acknowledge
they can do whatever they want.
They are a better ally than enemy.
But you're saying they can get away with murder, Adam, because we're supposed to forget about it.
That's not what I'm saying.
That's horse shit.
Who has done worse things to America?
Okay.
Listen for a second.
Go ahead.
Don't be emotional.
No, how am I not going to be emotional?
Who has attacked America worse in the last 100 years? Germany or Israel?
Germany or Israel?
Yeah, who's had more deaths of Americans? Germany or Israel? This isn't a trick question. This isn't tough, bro.
Killing Americans?
Yes, killing Americans.
In war?
In a war.
Germany.
Okay, great. Who's killed more Americans? Japan or Israel?
Japan.
Okay. So why aren't you yelling and bitching about Japan or Germany?
Because they're not our freaking
Because why?
Because why? Because their prime minister doesn't come to Congress and everybody stands up and worships him like he's Jesus Christ.
That's
because
the
they know
why?
who the guy in charge is, Adam.
Well, no.
They're not our. Hold on. Are they bigger allies? Do we give them as much money as we give to Israel? And they can do whatever they want. And you're failing to go back to what I said about Candace. You're not an anti-Semite. You don't hate Jews because you're criticizing Israel. And I get it. The Muslim world in Europe is doing what they're doing. I get it. But with zero accountability, that means, Adam, in 100 years from now, we're going to go, well, guess what? They did it, and who cares? Because they're our allies, so they can get away with murder.
So there's dozens of wars going on all around the world.
Yes.
Why aren't you talking about
who's
the war
closest
in
ally?
Syria,
Because Adam, my
Yemen,
tax dollars are going to what's happening over there in Gaza, Adam. And if you've been keeping toll of the death count of children and everything, that sits on my mind. Because at what point is that going to stop? So when is that going to end?
What other
And by the
wars?
way, again, wait, let me guess. Because I said that, I support Hamas and I hate Jews.
I
Is
don't
that
want-
what it is?
I don't want to see any deaths of
Come
anybody.
on, man. But the numbers are staggering in the other way. When is that going to stop?
Good luck in this position you're taking, because all you're doing is aligning yourself with Iran.
Oh, see,
There it is.
See, and that's it, because you always have to have the take a side. Adam, how about this? America, I don't know how hard this is to understand. I am us first. I don't give a shit about Bibi Netanyahu. I don't give a shit about Germany. I don't care about France. I don't care about anybody but the United States of America first. Once we're secure, then we can go talk to other people.
Then, Vinny, unfortunately, you're a child.
Okay,
Because
Adam,
every
yeah.
grown-up country has allies.
I never
and
said
trade
allies.
partners.
Adam,
Yes.
once you served in the military, then you could talk all this shit you
How
want
do
to
you
me about
process
being a
this?
child.
So-
How do you process this
So
exchange?
let me just say one thing.
How do you process
because
this? Give me a
what
second,
you're
Adam.
saying-
How do you process this exchange?
What, going back and forth?
Between Adam and Vinny, how do you process it?
Vinny is taking a very passionate America First position, which I share. And Vinny is asking for accountability for modern day things that are, when I say modern day, things that are happening right now, things that are going on right now. And I thought it was a little disingenuous for Adam to kind of go back. Well, you go back to 100 years, who's killed more? Well, let's go back 200 years and let's make the Brits the ones, right? You go back to Revolutionary War, which I think is a little ridiculous. Honestly, you have to look at life as it is. What is going on right now? And what he's asking for accountability. Has anybody held Israel accountable? He's asking a question. And while he's putting it on top of, I can be America first and be very passionately America first, and also recognize
So, Tom,
Israel as a
question
friend.
for you. Why hasn't Israel been held accountable?
I think that, well, I think you could look around the globe in terms of diplomacy. Why is any country not held accountable? Because they skillfully prevent themselves from being held accountable, and they make friends and do things in certain ways so that they'll say, look, I know you borrowed my car and you did a lot of damage to it, but I really need your help at school because we're both on the same football team. I'm going to overlook the car, and we got to be teammates over here. That's how diplomacy works.
Adam's doing the diplomatic cha-cha-cha, trying to justify why Israel can do whatever it wants, while Vinny laid it down, demanding some long overdue accountability. But let's get to the real elephant in the room. AIPAC. Yep, the American Israel Public Affairs Committee, the heavyweight champion of lobby, with a knack of making US dollars rain on Israel like it's a Vegas high roll. Here's the thing, Adam. Being critical of Israel doesn't make you an anti-Semitic. It makes you someone who believes in holding allies accountable. And while AIPAC's been busy pulling the strings in Washington, ensuring billions in aid flows to Israel, who's been holding Israel accountable for its actions in Gaza? No one. That's right. Our tax dollars are bankrolling a conflict with zero oversight, while we're here trying to figure out why our potholes in our own streets, in our own cities, haven't been fixed since Stone Age. So let's be clear here. Supporting an ally doesn't mean giving them a blank check to do whatever they want. It means calling them out when they're in the wrong. But with AIPAC flexing its muscles, it seems like Israel's been living in the VIP lounge of accountability for far too long. Until next time, keep questioning the narrative, keep demanding the truth, and remember, here at Zees Political Arrow, no one gets a free pass. Don't forget to share, like, and subscribe. See you in the next episode where we keep shooting straight and calling it as we see it.